The unexpected no deal between North Korea and the U.S. surprised many people across the globe. Especially disappointed were those of us watching here in the nation. Our Yoon Jung-min went out to hear directly from the Korean citizens.
The abrupt end to the North Korea-U.S. summit without an agreement came as a big letdown, especially for many South Koreans who had been anticipating a fruitful outcome in the hopes of peace on the peninsula. Citizens who had been watching the summit at Seoul Station couldn't take their eyes off the television screens and aired their disappointment upon hearing the no-deal news from Hanoi.
I wished everything would go well, but this sudden development is disappointing.
I came to Seoul early this morning for a meeting and had high hopes then, expecting some good results on my way back home. But this is something very unexpected.
The no deal came as a shock to many, but some said they are still hopeful the two sides can sit down again in the near future and strike a deal.
I had high expectations, just like many other Koreans, but they couldn't reach an agreement and it was called off. But still, let's hope for the next round of talks instead of giving up.
It would have been great if we had seen some results, but I think a lot more dialogue is required to reach a deal. For now, they're returning to their countries without making progress, but I expect them to meet again someday and find a consensus.
Many citizens said though the news is very unexpected and disappointing, all related parties, including South Korea, must never stop working for the peace on the Korean peninsula. Yoon Jung-min, Arirang News.